3 at 3 every business day, we bring you unusual option activity that has been ferreted out by our algorithm known as the Heat Seeker. My brother Pete was on the halftime report today. I will cover a couple of the stocks that he spoke of, as well as a couple more, and we'll answer some questions. You know why? Because we love to answer questions. I'm doing it right now, in fact. There we go. And let's get started. It is the 20th of November, 2020. Disclaimer. This presentation is for educational and informational purposes only. Full stop. Intellectual property rights, we have many. Registered marks, trademarks, patents, copyrights on what I am about to present. Please ask us before you reproduce this in any fashion. And then, of course, we would ask that you cite marketrebellion.com as the source of this information. So there's two of my friends. One of them's my brother, Pete. The other, Scott Wapner, a friend, the host of the Halftime Report. And Pete was on halftime, as I said already. He was there from his game room where he's got the big screen TV and all his football stuff. You should see how many jerseys are on the walls. But anyway, unusual option activity. Let's get to it. Snap. First of our 3 at 3 is Snap. They were buying next Friday. That's the 27th, expiration, 43 calls. So they started buying these pretty early in the day today. As they purchased these calls, the stock started to move. Surprise, surprise. People think somebody's got tomorrow's newspaper or next week's newspaper today. And as they think that, they go in here and they start running right along with these folks, trying to figure out, okay, do they really know what's going on? Well, maybe they do. And in some cases, they do. So that's why they tag along in these trades. Now, one of the things that I'll note for you is that, of course, it is Thanksgiving week next week. So the 27th is the expiration. We will not trade on the 26th because, of course, that is Thursday, Thanksgiving, the final Thursday of November, as it turns out. But what we need to be aware of also, my friends, is that Wednesday's session will be shortened up, not by mandate, but rather by people leaving, because it always is. Now, it might not be quite as heavy this year because air travel will not be anywhere near where it was last year, when it was probably over 2.3 million people going through TSA. This year, it's probably going to be more like 900,000. Maybe it'll be over 1 million. We'll have to see. But the reason I point this out is these are very fast decaying options. You can hear them as the premium comes out of them. So if you buy an at-the-money call with the stock expiring next Friday, which will be half a trading session, you need to be aware of time decay. All right. By the way, I thought I'd put this up on top of the chart. There you see, as Pete continued to speak about it, the stock continued to rally, went over 43.80, and an analyst says he sees the stock Snap hitting 200 billion valuation by 2025. Now, this is a $65 billion market cap right now, so that's a pretty big jump, wouldn't you say? Crypto Rebellion. Yes, we are in the App Store with Crypto Rebellion. You could sign up for it in the App Store, download the app, and then in your hand, you would have charting for cryptocurrencies. You would be able to check out our chat room and all this. It's a free app. So you could go to the App Store at Apple and check out Crypto Rebellion. You can also come over to marketrebellion.com/crypto, CRYPTO. And then you could see all the offerings we've got in that digital asset space. Education, chat room, charting. Some of the best in the biz. Please check it out. And those of you who know me know that I've been long and strong crypto now for 4 years. So I'm not new to this game. The gentlemen that are running this room for us are not new to this game. They were mining crypto, Bitcoin primarily, when they were in college with 50 different rigs set up on their walls, basically just bang, 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 churning out cash when they were doing that. Square is our second of the 3 at 3. Square, you know that I have been an endorser of this stock for years now. And I have said time and time again, this is Jack Dorsey's opus. It is not Twitter. Twitter's fine. They make mistakes like all of us. I make mistakes. But they make mistakes. They block people. They deplatform people. They do all that kind of stuff. A lot of that is politically based. This is not politically based. This is just a great financial platform. And they're also tied in with Bitcoin and various digital assets. In fact, their Cash app on Square is one of the best ways, other than Voyager, to buy cryptocurrency. So I've been a lover of Square for a while. These options also expire next Friday, the 27th. Same story, fast time decay. We'll only have half a day Wednesday, half a day Friday. Yeah, Wednesday's a full day, but you know what I mean. So there's half days as part of this. So you have to move, stick and move fast. If this one starts moving and you've got a nice profit in here, let's take a bunch off and move on to the next trade. That's the way I will be playing it. Here is Square as it moves all the way up to and through 200. It is just shy of that level just recently at 199.77, up over $8 today. A 4% rally. Bang! Long and strong, Square. Third of our 3 at 3, take a look at Valet. This one, as you see at 143, we started talking about Valet, and stock was 1271. They bought 17,000 calls. March calls, much further out. Completely different time decay in these options, folks. They are not expiring in a week. They are expiring in better than 3 full months, almost 4 full months from now. So you've got a lot of time. They were buying the March 14s. This is an infrastructure play. People are betting that they will get a chance to trade this one, and I am in these calls. So for that reason, be aware, March 14s, check it out. Bang. March 14 calls, yeah, there you go. Stocks, $12.68. All right. Check out the next, which is question time. Yep, it is the weekend, question time. This one, gold. Let's check out gold. Warren Buffett selling his gold? Well, we have Andreas telling me, you know what, John? Buffett sold his gold. Any opinion on regarding this move? He had 21 million shares, Andreas. He lightened up to, I think, 9. He lightened up on 9 million of those shares, which means, of course, that he still has an awful lot of shares. This isn't a small position for Mr. Buffett. It's a big one. He's had a nice win. I can't fault anybody, including, of course, the Oracle of Omaha, for taking some money off the table on the winners. How long do you want him to hold it? So I think the only mistake he could make here is if he sold out of some of his Apple, which he has not done. But gold taking a little off. Yeah, let's see where we go in the first quarter of next year, how much we basically take down the value of the U.S. dollar. That will play into gold, which is, of course, Barrick. That's the stock symbol, folks. All right, let's get to Paula. And Paula said, I picked up one of your 3 at 3s a couple weeks ago. Now I see why you say, bam! That's right, Paula. I love when these work. Luckily, we have a very high hit rate. It's somewhere between 77 and 78%. As long as you're cutting your losses, Paula, and everybody else on the ones that aren't working, and move on with the ones that are taking profits as they move up, I think you'll be at this game a long time. I applaud you, Paula, for being brave enough to step in and trade. And I think that the issue then is let's make sure that you take money off the table when you've got a big winner like you've got there, because looks like Paula was probably in 14 or 15 bucks on something that ran to over 18, almost $19. Bang! This is, by the way, our website, folks. That's our YouTube site, Market Rebellion. Over 6,000 of you have subscribed there. It is free, of course. 6,000 of you have subscribed there. We appreciate it. I really like to think that the people that really want our information regularly do subscribe, because then you can be alerted and all the rest. Yes, we tweet out links to it and so forth, but if you're a subscriber, it helps us, and it might remind you to make sure that you check out all the different offerings. The Take by my brother Pete, my 60-second workout video in the morning, of course 3 at 3, all of them go up on this website on YouTube, which is Market Rebellion. And let me see do we have another question here before I go on. RH, this is Bert Thompson 3. RH is really going up steadily every day. 3 new 52-week highs in the last 5 days. Can't hold this one back. Yeah, that's true. And we're coming into a great time for them, Bert, as you know, because lockdowns, or even soft lockdowns, because 75% of us are working from home anyway. So soft lockdowns and or outright lockdowns mean people are on digital more, which means online, which means they're more likely to order stuff. W symbol for Wayfair, OSTK Overstock, and of course, RH Restoration Hardware, like them all. 6,000 subscribers. Love that. 3 at 3 with Dr. J. Make sure you guys subscribe, click that. And by the way, if you feel like giving us a like, please do that as well. Thank you guys for sending us all this up here today on the chat. I appreciate it. And we will be back next week. If you'd like to learn more about unusual option activity, go to marketrebellion.com/UOA. That is marketrebellion.com/UOA for unusual option activity. Thank you. I hope you have a great weekend, everybody. And I really appreciate if you'd share this with a friend. Thank you.